I got behind the rock to line of sight his beam, and one of the other things killed me. I want to confirm something. Hang on. Yeah, I have max lightning resistance, and I have Primal Aegis, which blocks 2,000 lightning damage before I take damage. This thing's lightning damage is just so obscene. None of that matters. Waiting on cooldowns. Do you like this game better than Grim Dawn? On some days. Right this second, I'm frustrated at this boss. But I do love Path of Exile, Grim Dawn, and Last Epoch. They each kind of scratch a different itch with ARPGs. Summon your specters in your hideout. Yeah, but going back to my hideout was going to eat another portal for the instance. I had already come through the portal. Damn it. That sucks. That really sucks. So map failed, and that was my only tier 3 one. So if I had gotten that, once you clear a tier 3 map, then Keurig starts giving you tier 3 maps every day for free. Those are the Maven balls that popped you that time. I had to get behind the rock because he was pointing the death beam at me, and then the death balls got me. There was death beams, death balls, death teleporting totems that were going all over the place. And all of it was piercing through max resistance with a Primal Aegis on top of it. I was still getting one shot by everything. Very frustrating. Alright, what did we get from that? Don't need that. Whoa, my game is lagging a lot. What the heck? Do you guys see this? Click. I think it's gonna disconnect me in a minute. I can't get these off my mouse. Oh, look, I just clicked there and they went over there. Dude, my game is crawling right now. I don't know what's going on. Okay, I can move now. Might need to restart game. It's okay. It's about midnight anyway. We'll wrap it up. I am sad about that. That was the most kind of BS boss. Like, that's the point where I started to get a little bit frustrated with the ARPG. Is like, I've got my resistances maxed. I've even got this thing, and I was still getting essentially one shot when that thing would hit me. And that's when I'm just like, all right, this is just getting frustrating. I wasn't even having fun there at the end there, but it was fun up until that point. Yeah, that was pretty crazy. Your game is under meds too. Maybe.
Hello.
For tier maps, I suggest go for Eater or Exarch Influence. I don't know what either of those mean. Oh wait, no, I do know what Eater means. I do have that one. Maven can turn bosses into an obnoxious DPS check, especially now with Wisp affecting bosses. I didn't do Wisps on that map on purpose because I knew it would be a problem. But yeah, it was still an issue. Just because like that mob had the big beam, and it was like in a big open area, and it backed itself into a corner, and it wouldn't get out of that corner. And so I had to run toward it to fight it. And then there was the totems, and she kept duplicating those, and the her bombs following me around. So there was like 3 different one-hit kill mechanics chasing me around. Isn't this League mechanic killing a lot of people? The League mechanic, for the first time ever, I find myself skipping it sometimes. It's the Wildwood thing. Yeah, it is killing people, but it is frequently, like not just sometimes, but frequently turning things I can handle that are challenging into impossible. And so I find myself, like, anytime I'm doing a map that I know will be challenging, I don't do it, because the League mechanic will make the stuff impossible. You have get shock debuff, you was have. I'm guessing you're saying I had the shock debuff, but I mean, Again, it was just like multiple hits in like a fraction of a second. I'm surprised he's not running defensive flask.
You got mail.
I mean, more resistances wouldn't help because I was already capped. Chance to suppress spell damage? I'm looking for anything here that would have helped with that situation, and I'm not seeing anything except maybe that, but that's a dice roll. Granite and Jade, maybe Quartz. Granite is armor. That would not have helped there. Quartz is a 10% chance to live. That's not, I don't find that reliable enough. Jade, I don't have a Jade. I don't know what Jade does. What are your auras? I don't have any auras. I don't have enough mana. This is what my mana bar usually looks like. I'm running Skitterbots, Barkskin, and Dread Banner. I'm not able to run any auras at the moment. Suppress is great if you max it. What is Suppress? Is that a potion or an aura? What are we talking about? Let me see. PoE Suppress. Google search. Spell suppression equals cutting spell damage taken in half. How do you max spell suppression? Can be gained from passive skills, buffs, quartz flask, and modifiers on items, stacked up to 100% chance. Applies before stun and block. There are no skill gems that have spell suppression. There are no support gems that have spell suppression. Affixes on equipment and nodes in your tree. Suppress. No, this is good. This is good info. I don't know if I can use this or not, but this is good info. There's not many of these, is there? Alright, there's one here. How much? 12%, 5, so it's 22% from that node. They are pretty far apart. I don't think I'm going to be able to do that. They're so far away. Not easy slap on, still doesn't really solve your problem. There's a suppressed cluster near the dual curse node. This one. Yeah. Again, though, I would want something reliable more than just like if she fires 3 death beams at me, I don't have a, drink flask 10% chance of living. Would like something more reliable than that. Like, I know about, taking care of my resistances, and I know a little bit about enchanting my gear and stuff like that, but I went in there and I fought that thing, and it felt like I had done all the preparation I possibly could have to have helped me there, and I was still dying in, like, one volley. Like, not even fast, I'm just talking, like, 100 to 0. So, that was kind of the frustration. What maps do we have left? We have a carcass map tier 10, but that wouldn't check it off on the thing. Have you grabbed the reverse nodes to fit another aura? Reverse nodes. Are you talking about the ones that just like reduce how much reservation you do? Or something else? Oh, reserve nodes. I misread you. No, I'm near one. I would need to unspend points or level up more to get it. But I am near one. How much does that reduce it? 8, 8, and 12. So 28. I'd also have to give up some skill gems because I have max skill gems equipped right now. I'd have to give up something here too. Or 2x35s and a 50. The cluster near the minion wheel should allow you to fit in 2 50s and a 25. This is 42, 25, and 10 right now. Now, I can take the Infernal Legion off, although I do really like it, and it becomes 35, 25, and 10. I'm not even sure what aura I would use. Maybe haste, but I don't have, like, I don't know that there's a defensive aura that's going to help me with the problem I was just talking about, for example. Maybe chat was wrong about the defensive layer possibilities on the tabula. Maybe. If I had had my old armor in that situation, I mean, armor doesn't help with lightning damage. The energy shield would have helped a tiny bit. And again, I was already capped on lightning resist, so it wouldn't have gone any higher. So the tabula didn't actually hurt me that much there. Determination, since you have bark skin. What was determination? Hang on. PoE determination. Oh wait, there's a better way I can do this. Hold on. Lily. Determination. Gain additional armor. You and your allies gain more armor. Again, would not have helped me with that situation. Like, I was dying from just obscene amounts of lightning. If you don't like armor or evasion, you can go Purity of Elements, which also makes you ailment immune. Shock, freeze, ignite, and burning. I didn't know it did that. I thought it only increased your resistances to elements. Immune to elemental ailments. I did not know about that line. I wonder if that changed since I last played. I remembered this as just giving you the plus resist all. Sleeping soon, do not challenge with painkillers. Yeah, we're just chatting right now, Jackals. I'd like to point out that bark skin only gives increased armor. If you don't have a large base, it's not going to help a lot. There is also the minus damage taken from attack hits per bark. That works regardless. And the evasion. But you're right. If there was one of these I would give up, bark skin would be the first one I would give up. If I took bark skin off and got some mana reservation, I could probably run haste or something. But again, I would need to find... Yeah, this would be like a project for tomorrow. I would need to find a skill gem I can give up and give up a skill gem. And then put haste there. And then increase mana reservation, and then I could run it. Or something else. Do you have any good charms? No, I've been keeping an eye out. I've got minions have additional damage reduction, and I don't even know why I saved that. So, the short answer, no. I've been keeping an eye out for them. I picked up a couple of interesting Spectre stuff, but no, I've not seen any good charms. I have been checking the merchants, just not seen anything that would help me. Determination alone should grant at least 50 to 60% physical damage mitigation and will be more brutal than elemental and red maps. 50 to 60. What's my physical mitigation now? No, I'm sure it's terrible, but what is it? 13%. And you're saying determination could take me from 30% to 50 to 60? That's a lot. Okay. Well, I appreciate the suggestions. I did not know about spell suppression, so you guys taught me something new. And the change to Purity of Elements, since I last saw it so many years ago, I didn't know about that. And the determination thing. If it would truly jump me from like 10% mitigation to 50 to 60, I definitely would like to add that to my build if that is true. But I need to move a lot of stuff around, and that's a project for tomorrow. So we'll pick it up from this point next time.